I'm glad to see you've already arrived safely. I'm happy to welcome you to Dinner with Doug. Today we're going to prepare a chicken breast stuffed with asparagus, alternately layered with some cream cheese, skin wrapped, fried in a cast iron pan, and finished in an oven, seared in a pan around, and then finished in the oven with a side of rice from some chicken stock that we're going to make, and also a vegetable called zucchini. I hope you enjoyed it. So, does that sound good to you? I'll take that for a yes. All right, now from the refrigerator, we're going to want to get some cream cheese, our cold chicken, and the asparagus. Cheese and asparagus will make a stuffing or the filling in the wraps, and they go together just delicious. I know you're going to like it. And tell me, does the light go on or off? Okay, we're going to debone the breast. You can get them deboned, but I like to have the skin still on them to wrap in the wrap. It crispens up around, but I also use the bones into the pot of stock real quick, so I get that boiling, and I can cook the rice in that and use the chicken stock to flavor up the rice. I'll finish deboning these and we'll go to the next step. Okay. That should do it.
Stew.
Okay, the chicken is cooking down. The water's certainly getting some color. We add a little celery or some carrot, salt, pepper, or celery, something like that, flavor it up a little bit, and continue cooking it for probably another 40 minutes. We try to keep it at a boil. I just reduced it for filming. And it'll have some flavor in it, and it'll help the rice. This is the finished asparagus, ready to be rolled into the chicken. I set them aside, and I'll prepare the chicken. Okay, what I've done was real simple. Is I just sliced to open my breast and lay them down flat a little bit, the cup size. Sometimes I'll pound them. Sometimes I'll use a meat pounder and pound them out a little flat here. These are nice size. Often I use a thigh, so it needs to a little stretch it out. Now, after I've opened it up like that, all I do is I take 2 pieces of asparagus. I lay one way, one the other way, and then I take a slice of cream cheese, and I lay that right in the center. At that point, I simply just close this up. Simply, you can tie them. I never seem to have to, because you just sear them good, or the cheese melts out a little bit. I'm going to rub them with the seasoned salt, and I'm going to go right into a cast iron pan. Okay, what I have here now is a nice mixed rice. It has all kinds of different grains in it. It's supposed to be good and healthy for us, and it tastes pretty darn good. I like to start the pan with a little bit of butter, already melted, and I can introduce the rice to that first and get it stirring around in that butter just to get it flavored up something, bring it back to life. If it's been stored in a bag for a year, it shouldn't be. It helps bring it to flavor. Then I have my 2 cups of chicken stock from the pot of stock here. I use a little filter spoon to strain it, and I add this to it. We're going to bring it up to a boil and drop it down to a light simmer. Keep her covered until it has absorbed all of the moisture and becomes soft and fluffy. Maybe add a little butter, a little salt and pepper, and it should be delicious. Okay, we're going to want to preheat the oven at 375 degrees. We're going to cook them for 20 to 30 minutes. They're tubular, about 2 inches thick. They shouldn't take all that much time. At 375, I'm between 20 and 30, and they'll be just right. Okay, after I've fried the chicken, I try to keep the open side up so the cheese melts into it and doesn't drain out. I'll cover it up, and I'll put it into an oven at 375 degrees, and it's about 15 minutes, and then I shut it off and let it set while I finish up the other things. What I've started here is a zucchini, uncut, just in its whole body. I have a friend who kind of cooks this way a little bit. I start it that way, it gets an outside toasty, and then slice it up, finish it in some butter and seasoning, salt, pepper, and it's going to be delicious, I hope. We'll try it this way. Okay, what I've done here is actually fried the zucchini and gotten crispy edges on it in spots, and I can feel it. It's a little soft. It's still pretty firm, but this way I think it cooks the outside a little bit more and the inside doesn't get real mushy. So what I do to finish it is that I cut it, and it cuts nice, and finish the cook in the pan with butter and salt and pepper. Maybe, I'm not even going to add garlic to it. We're going to have enough garlic in the chicken, but I can't imagine not adding garlic. I want slices. And I'm trying to hurry here. Into the pan, we put a chunk of butter without any paper hook to it. Pick the flame up. Get it to melt down here, and I'm going to throw the zucchini in. And just as soon as it's all melted, I'm going to lay the zucchini right in there, and I'm going to dust it with a little seasoned salt and pepper. Okay, I think we're there. We have the chicken has been in for a good bit of time and is nice and beautiful. We have the zucchini is cooked thoroughly, buttery, deliciously, and we have the rice. Right. So when we go to plate up, we'll start off with a nice little... Okay, I think we're there. We have the chicken has been in for a good bit of time and is nice and beautiful. We have the zucchini is cooked thoroughly, buttery, deliciously, and we have the rice. Right. So when we go to plate up, we'll start off with a nice little serving of this rice, seasoned with a little salt, pepper, and more butter. We will take, oops, let me put that back here. We'll take some zucchinis, toasted whole on the outside, and then sliced, cooked in that butter, olive oil maybe a little with. It keeps the butter from burning with that. And our chicken, now the way I like to serve the chicken is to take it, set it out, and slice it 1/2 inch wide plus through, and often I'll use like a little gravy to top it, and they come out quite delicious. You can see the asparagus cheese as it runs through the centers of this, and it really comes out delicious. This is what it should look like, and it, I suspect, is I hope that you like it as much as I do. Thank you.